welcome to the History Lord. You join us here and we're just at the foot of the monument and we're just by Pudding Lane, and today we're going to be talking about the Great Fire of London. Well, what's left in monument to the Great Fire of London. Now, there are lots and lots of videos all over YouTube and TikTok all about the Great Fire, and I'm sure they can tell it better than I can. So briefly, the Great Fire of London, 2nd of September to the 5th of September 1666, destroyed about 3/4 of the city of London itself. I think it was 87 churches and 51 livery companies, and about 13,000 houses were destroyed in the fire itself. But today we're going to be talking about the monument. Welcome to London. As part of the rebuilding of the city, it was decided to erect a permanent memorial to the Great Fire, not far from where it began, and it was Christopher Wren, who was the Surveyor General to the King, King Charles II, and the architect of St Paul's, most famously, who decided to design it. It's the tallest unsupported Doric column in the world, and Christopher Wren was ably assisted by Dr. Robert Hooke, who provided part of the design. Together they drew up designs for the column, and it contained a cantilever stone staircase which has 311 steps leading up to the lovely viewing platform at the top. At the top, it's surmounted by a drum and a copper urn from which the flames are emerging to symbolise the Great Fire. The monument, as we know it today, is 61 metres high, or 202 feet if you prefer that measurement, and that's the exact distance from the top to the site in Pudding Lane where the fire began all of those years ago. It was completed in 1677, and according to Wren's original intention, it was first used as a place for experiments by the Royal Society. But sadly, the vibrations caused by all the ceaseless traffic below provided too great for any success of the experiments that were conducted, so they were discontinued after a short while. Now, there was one strange incident that happened in the 18th century, and I do have my notes here because it's an article in the Daily Journal of the 16th of September 1732, and it appears an account of a sailor's adventure as it goes. Now, the actual quote is, "Yesterday, about 5 o'clock in the evening, notwithstanding the wind was so high, a sailor flew from the top of the monument to the Upper Three Tuns Tavern in Gracechurch Street, which he did in less than half a minute. There was numerous crowds of spectators to see him. He came down within 20 feet of the place where the rope was fixed, and then flung himself off and offered, if a gentleman would make him a handsome collection, he would fly down again." Well, whether that's true or not, that's what the Daily News reported. Another incident that happened at the monument happened to William Green. He was a weaver, and on the 25th of June 1750, he was looking over the side railings of the balcony to see a live eagle that was kept in a cage up there. He lost his footing, fell over the side, and sadly died at the bottom. Altogether, sadly, 6 people have also committed suicide by throwing themselves off the gallery. Jane Cooper, who was a servant girl, fell to her death in 1842. After this sad tragedy, the monument was closed for a short while while they placed a cage over the balcony. So that's the story of the monument. It's open, I think, every day, and certainly from dawn until, well, about 9 o'clock until dusk most days. I think the charge is about £6 to go up the 300 odd stairs. I think it's 311 stairs to the top, 202 feet, 61 metres. If you want to be modern about it. There you go. Thanks for watching today. We do hope you enjoy these videos as the pigeon flies across the screen. If you want to see what we do outside of making videos for YouTube and TikTok, please go to historylord.co.uk and see about a walking tour of London, or have a look at Last Line Films, and that is James's YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Do you think we should go up there, James? Is it a bit too much for you?
It's quite a lot of steps.
I think we'll wait until the lift gets fitted, don't you? Yeah. Another pigeon.